And tomorrow, hopefully, we'll see when it comes to an end coming up.
Also coming up in our next hour of Good Morning Northwest, a fire in Kennewick closed lanes on State Route 240 yesterday and burned more than an acre at an old camping site on Columbia Park Trail. What fire officials know about what may have caused it. Also a follow-up to a fire that burned the Yakima playground from the inside out. Yakima Greenway officials tell us what they've done to open part of the park back up. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Riley Fitzgerald. It is just before 6 o'clock on April 4th, 2024. How are you doing this morning, Jessica?
I'm doing great. You know why? Because you're here in the studio with me. We've been having good weather, so I'm happy about that. But you know what I'm really happy about is that it's almost Friday.
Oh,
it's Friday, Junior.
It definitely is almost Friday. Today is Thursday. Just got to get to that weekend, and we're kind of drying out for our weekend, so
good.
Might be a good time to get
because we're raining right now, aren't we?
Raining right now in a lot of our areas, and it's going to continue over the next today into tomorrow. If you're in Walla Walla, it'll head into Saturday as well. Let's take a look.
April showers.
April showers. Let's
Bring
take a look outside. We're very excited for all of those flowers to be blooming. We've been talking about the pollen a lot, but we're also talking about beautiful trees and flowers that accompany it. Live look outside right now through our Dust Devils sky cam, 41 in the Tri-Cities right now. Ahead we have those showers today and tomorrow. Upper elevations are going to be seeing some snowy conditions, so we're going to take a look at that in just a second, but this cool down continues. Beautiful temperatures a couple days ago, but it's a lot cooler than we saw. On our first alert radar, we see how those showers are moving across our region, heading into Connell right now and Yakima as well. Tri-Cities has been seeing it for the last, I would say, hour or so. So we do have some wet roads out there. This is what I was talking about for that heavy snow. We're going to be seeing 10 to 20 inches in the Blue Mountains from Thursday night through Saturday morning. So be aware if you're going to be driving through that heavy snow, be very, very safe. Let's take a look at our temperatures right now, upper 30s and lower 40s across the entire board. So it's a little bit chilly as we wake up this morning. Highs today in the lower 50s across the board. Showers in Yakima, showers for the morning in the Tri-Cities, lower 50s as well. And Walla Walla, showers throughout the day, upper 40s, lower 50s. So we are going to be seeing those showery activities, but it's going to be a great day ahead. I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. And we go now to the fire that was burning very closely to State Route 240 in Kennewick yesterday afternoon. It's under investigation. Just before 2:30, KFD got the call for help at the old camping site on Columbia Park Trail. The flames got close to SR 240 and caused lane closures, and the breezy conditions did not make their jobs any easier. Crews on scene told us somebody was arrested in that area at the same time, but it's not confirmed if this was an arson case. However, firefighters do say there have been a number of fires in that same area over the last few years.
It has certainly been the case that we've had some fires that have occurred in this area under the cover of quite a bit of brush and trees. Some of the fires are undetermined, others potentially suspicious. So certainly there is a concern that maybe a transient population maybe in the area. Certainly something to investigate.
By around 3 o'clock, the Richland Police Department had brought their drones to figure out the footprint of the fire to further assist fire crews in putting that fire out. Nobody was hurt and no buildings were damaged. And a home fire happens every 88 seconds in the United States, and that's according to the National Fire Protection Association. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us Yakima County has the second highest risk of home fires in Washington state.
Dozens of people have lost everything in house or apartment fires over the past month in the Yakima Valley. And due to the nature of house fires, there's no telling how many more people might end up in the same situation by the end of the year.
It's usually photos and mementos or family heirlooms that are lost that are the biggest concern. And then, of course, pets. People are oftentimes distraught over that.
A couple lost their home in Tampico over the weekend, including their pets and all of their belongings.
There was so much significant damage to the property that the investigator was unable to find a origin or cause, so it's unknown. 60
people displaced after an apartment fire in Yakima early last month. with the cause still unknown. Plus, a playground burned down last week on the Yakima Greenway, and a structure fire in Tieton over the weekend.
Fires aren't always connected. I mean, accidents happen, equipment overheats. There's a lot of different variables and causes to all the different fires, but all of these appear at this time to just be random acts that occurred.
One that could happen to anyone.
You've got a home with electrical in it, you've got heating appliances, you've got cooking appliances. If you like to burn candles, that increases your risk. If you smoke, that increases your risk.
But he says being prepared can help mitigate the damage.
The best bet for homeowners would be to be fire safe and then make sure they have working smoke detectors on every level of their home so they can be notified early of a fire.
If you can't afford a smoke detector or you're unable to install one by yourself, the American Red Cross might be able to help. We have more information about that on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Reporting from the Yakima newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Emily. And in more fire news, we're seeing these big fires start to spread earlier and earlier in the year, and they're close to neighborhoods. Our very own Monique Ledesma spoke to fire officials about how you can protect your home from wildfires.
A defensible fire space is a barrier between your home and a natural vegetation that comes into contact with your property. I spoke with Brad Andrews, a Bank County Fire District 4 official, and he says these are the different types of defensible fire spaces.
There's moonscaping, where you pretty much have rock and little vegetation on your property, but it doesn't have to be that extreme. Lawns and green, well-watered plants are also considered defensible spaces. Minimum should be about 30 feet. That's going to be 30 feet of non-combustible materials. That includes fire-resistant plants and well-watered green lawns. There's not really a wrong way of building a defensible space, as long as you're following the key points of keeping combustibles away from your home and having that barrier that goes 360 degrees around that property. You're keeping in line with the model of a defensible space.
Wildfires can spread quickly, even in neighborhoods, as we saw last year when a fire threatened homes near Zintel Canyon in Kennewick, which is why Andrew says having a defensible space is significant to when it comes to protecting your home from fires. And he says the sooner you get to work creating that barrier, the better.
Without a defensible space, you're really at the mercy of the fire behavior, which is affected by weather. Typically, if there's not a defensible space, it's going to really have, your home is not going to have any protection should wildfire come in contact with that area.
It's not just wildfires. Andrew says this time of year, even controlled burns can get out of hand, like we saw this week in Pasco. If you're making plans to burn bush or yard debris, make sure you check the local burn restrictions. Reporting in Kennewick, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
And to find out what rules apply in Benton County, you can go to the Clean Air Agency website, and we have that link up on our website. In a follow-up now, a Yakima playground rebuilt specifically to defend against wildfires. It was burned from the inside out last week. However, some parts of the McGuire playground on the Yakima Greenway did survive. Greenway officials say the fire destroyed the northeast section, which is the largest part of the playground, and firefighters were able to save the smaller section to the south. That includes the swings and the tot lot structure. They've done some cleaning in the burned area and fenced it off, but the rest of the playground opened back up over the weekend.
So people can enjoy the south end of that playground. It's much smaller, but it's still there and in good shape, and people can go out there and enjoy it.
Firefighters say they know the fire was human-caused, but it's still not clear whether it was intentional or an accident. Greenway officials say they are hoping to gather community leaders and stakeholders together sometime in the next month or so to discuss options moving forward. Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, a road rage incident ends in arrest after a woman driving her car on I-182 was followed by an unknown person through several parking lots. We've got more details next. And Riley Fitzgerald joins us now for a quick look at your morning forecast. Hey, Riley.
Hi, Jessica. We're going to be seeing some rain across the region today. We're already seeing it this morning, as well as kind of chilly temperatures, but it won't last forever when the showers are going to be heading out of our areas. That's coming up.
6 o'clock, bogey.
Did you say burger? Because I could go for a burger.
I'm not talking about burger.
Roger that. Fire now.
Need burger? Get burger! Spicy Western Bacon Cheeseburger, only at Carl's Jr.
Does shopping for bladder control products have you feeling like you need someone to be on the lookout for you? Now you have your privacy back. We're HDIS, and we home deliver bladder control products directly to you. We're always on the lookout for you. You get free shipping in plain, unmarked boxes. So your private matters stay private. We understand how you feel. For over 35 years, we've delivered bladder control products to millions of Americans, just like you. You don't have to worry about incontinence any longer. Call now for your free product sample pack and over $45 in money-saving coupons. At HDIS, we're always in stock. We carry all brands in hundreds of styles and sizes. You'll be sure to get what you need, guaranteed.
For your free sample pack with your free catalog and $45 in money-saving coupons and free product samples, call 800-257-0683. That's 800-257-0683.
When Fred's advertises it, we've got it. Fred's warehouses are loaded with inventory. When your fridge stops working, you need a new one, and you need it now. Fred's has them in stock. The box stores never have this much inventory on hand. You can wait weeks for delivery. Get your new appliance from Fred's the same day. Fred's always has the guaranteed lowest price and shows you competitors' prices on our price tags. Fred's Appliance. We sell appliances, only appliances.
Whether you're an active person that wants extra supplemental movement, maybe you want to keep your legs active while you work, or you wish to support your therapy at home, or you just want to build strength, increase your mobility, flexibility, and boost your circulation, Ellipse was made for you. Power-assisted exercise that frees your mind to enjoy your favorite seated activities. Just plug it in, place your feet, select your speed, and relax. Ellipse does all the work for you. Call now and order Ellipse.
Yeah! Oh boy, look at that Carl's Jr. burger. Bacon, jalapenos, beef, cheese, bacon, beef. $5 on the app? What? Another burger. Lettuce, cheese, melty, delicious pickle. You gotta be kidding. Barbecue sauce, strip, crunchy onion rings. $5? I'm burger rich. Need burger? Get burger.
Yeah! Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back. We have some crime news to tell you about now. The Richland Police Department and traffic unit officers responded to a woman driving who called for help. She said she was being aggressively followed by an unknown man in another car. According to RPD, he started following her after she cut him off on I-182. The man became angry and followed the woman through several parking lots and tried to block her car so that he could, quote, discuss the matter with her. And the woman drove to a nearby fire station, which is where RPD found and arrested the suspect. And this was in the area of Queensgate and Duportail. RPD is taking this opportunity to remind the community that sometimes things happen on the road that can upset you, but they say the best course of action is to take a deep breath and go about your day. They also say if you are being followed, call 911 and drive to a public place. Do not drive home. And in more crime news, a woman is found dead in Walla Walla. According to the Walla Walla Police Department, the body was found Sunday on Isaacs Avenue. It was of 34-year-old Angela Rivera from Walla Walla. Next of kin has been notified and an autopsy will be performed and more information will be available after that. That's according to Sergeant Nick Loudermilk with the Walla Walla Police Department. A Benton County mental health counselor charged with killing his girlfriend last summer is no longer allowed to practice in Washington and will not be allowed to get his licenses back in the future. Benton County Sheriff's deputies responding to a call to this Kennewick home on July 9th of last year found 38-year-old Gina Olafson's body on the back patio. They arrested 38-year-old Michael Smith, who also lived at the home. He's been charged with second-degree murder and is currently in the Benton County Jail on $1 million bond, and he's scheduled to go on trial in June. The Washington Department of Health says Smith confessed to the murder. In February, the department revoked his licenses, saying he will have no right to reapply. And with spring break this week for most students in our area, sex trafficking is a concern. This is something we've covered in depth over the past few months. Investigators say it's not really kidnappers in white vans anymore. The Richland Police Department is keeping a very close eye on the web for any offenders. We spoke with Detective Matt Nelson, who says they're working new cases as we speak. And Nelson works hand in hand with the National Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force program. A number of local cases have recently been solved. Richland PD says that's thanks to a new commitment for 2024, which is more education.
The big thing is just be involved in your child's life. Sometimes in cases, where a child has been contacted online and groomed by a predator, we find that the parents aren't aware of what's occurring, and kids are way more technologically savvy than the adults are,
For 2023 in the Tri-Cities, close to 90 cyber tips have come in. And get this, according to the latest numbers, as much as 80% of child sex crimes in the U.S. begin on social media. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, fans of Chardonnays, Blancs, and Pinots, you've got the chance to take part in the WSU Tri-Cities White Wine Sensory Panel. Details coming up. And temperature outside is 41 degrees, getting a little lighter and brighter. Riley Fitzgerald will have more details in that first alert forecast. We'll be right back.
Navigating a real estate transaction can be overwhelming, from finding the right property to navigating the closing process. That's why a successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process, an in-house marketing team to maximize your home's exposure, transaction coordinators to ensure accuracy throughout the transaction, and a network of local industry experts. With Windermere on your side, you can have peace of mind and confidence in your real estate journey.
Are you spending too much time in the bathroom? After years of straining and pushing due to an enlarged prostate, your bladder loses its flexibility and strength. And none of these common prostate supplements do anything for the bladder problem. Only all-new Ideal Prostate Plus supports both the prostate and the bladder. Call now to find out how you can get your risk-free bottle of Ideal Prostate Plus, a free bottle of Ultimax, and our comprehensive guide to prostate and bladder health. Try Ideal Prostate Plus for a full 30 days, and if it doesn't help you sleep through the night, reduce urgency, frequency, and that humiliating dribbling and leaking, just return the unused portion and your credit card will never be charged for the product. That's how sure we are it's going to work for you.
I don't worry about if there's a bathroom nearby. I'm getting a good night's sleep. Oh, it's amazing.
Call 1-800-547-1228.
Oh my gosh, wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Weather-wise, it's been kind of a strange winter with lots of clouds and more rain than usual. Now it's springtime and we're all looking forward to some great northwest weather. But a pop-up rain shower or blowing dust can change your plans. So trust Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather to give you plenty of warning of what's headed our way, because we want no weather surprises.
Trust Stacy Lee and Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather, on your side.
Always on your side.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. We are starting to see a little bit of light outside at the Dust Devils camera in Pasco. 41 degrees out right now in Pasco. Let's take a look at what's ahead. We do have showers happening right now, and they are going to be continuing through tomorrow. Upper elevation snow, lower elevation showers. Our cool down that started yesterday is continuing through today, so it's going to be a little chillier than we saw yesterday. On our first alert radar, we see these showers that are heading up north through our region. Started in Tri-Cities maybe an hour and a half ago. It's heading into Yakima now as well, and even Moses Lake. Walla Walla, it's going to be there just a little bit later on, but we're going to be seeing some kind of consistent light rainfall over the next couple of hours. So Thursday morning, we see those showers in the Tri-Cities heading through Yakima. Some snow in the Cascades today. As we make our way into Thursday night, that's where we're going to start to see some showers heading around the Walla Walla area, and overnight snow in the Blue Mountains. So that's something to remember. We are going to be seeing some heavy snow over the next couple of days in the mountains, specifically Tri-Cities tomorrow afternoon, rain as well. We're going to be seeing just showers today and tomorrow, and once again that snowfall that's affecting our mountain ranges, so much so that we do have a winter storm watch from Thursday night through Saturday morning. 10 to 20 inches of snow, difficult travel, so be wary if you're going to be traveling those roads over the next couple of days, because there will be that snow. Wind is not much to worry about today. Not as much as it was yesterday, especially. So calmer winds than we saw. Calmer winds for today. Our temperatures right now, upper 30s, lower 40s across the entire board. So it's a little bit chilly out there right now, but let's take a look at our highs for today. Again, cooler than we saw yesterday. It'll start to warm up for some of us tomorrow. Lower 50s in the Yakima Valley, mid to lower 50s in the Mid-Columbia. And we're seeing upper 40s, lower 50s in the Blue Mountain region. For our temperatures for this evening, upper 30s and lower 40s. We're going to be seeing some mid 30s as well. 34 in Yakima tonight, 32 in Ellensburg. Showers will continue. And as we make our way into tomorrow, we're going to be seeing more showers, upper 40s to the mid to lower 50s. Those are our temps for tomorrow. Our 7-day forecast, we see those showers affecting us today and tomorrow, but then drying up in Yakima for our weekend. Upper 50s, not too much sun, but we will see some of it. In the Tri-Cities over the next couple of days, once again, we have showers, but our weekend is drying, potentially up to 70 degrees this time next week. On our 7-day forecast, overnight lows, lower 40s over the next couple of days, so a little chilly. On our 7-day forecast for Walla Walla, the rain is sticking around through maybe Saturday, but then drying up for our Sunday, Monday. We're going to be seeing mid to upper 30s for our overnight lows in Walla Walla over the next couple of days. So remember, today we have these showers, less wind than we saw yesterday, cooling down a little bit today, potentially tomorrow as well, but then our temperatures are popping back up. So have a fantastic Thursday. I will send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. And if you're a wine connoisseur or just love wine, then listen up. The Viticulture and Enology program at WSU Tri-Cities is looking for volunteers to be a part of a white wine sensory panel. You'll be trained to identify specific tastes and aromas in wines, and you'll also be asked to score the wines based on the results. This will start on April 8th and take 6 weeks total. It'll start off with a group session once a week for 3 weeks. That'll be about an hour to an hour and a half. This will be followed by individual sessions for the next 3 weeks, 3 times a week, for no more than 30 minutes a session. Snacks will be provided and take place at the WSU Wine Science Center in Richland. And changes are coming to Hood Park in Burbank this spring. Work has already begun on 2 new fishing docks at the Hood Park ponds. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers says the docks will make it easier for people with disabilities to fish in the ponds. They were donated by the Union Sportsman Alliance. The docks should be finished and ready to go sometime next month. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, egg prices are on the rise again, but it's not just because of inflation. When we come back, why egg prices are the highest they've been in a year.
Spicy chicken McNuggets, breaded in tempura and made with cayenne, are just the right amount of fire emoji, chili emoji, grinning face with sweat emoji. And wouldn't it be double fire emoji if they came back? Spicy chicken McNuggets, they're back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Find it online or pick up a copy in store. Save more store-wide on everything you need for spring and more at Bi-Mart. Northwest employee-owned for 20 years.
The average family throws out $1,500 of food every year. That's a lot. Imagine what you could do with extra cash. There are simple ways to reduce your food waste and increase your savings. It starts with a plan and ends with a little creativity, like turning your unused food into something new. Get tips to reduce food waste and make your dollar go further. Know the cost. Use food well. Visit the website to learn how.
How many times have you tried to clean a stubborn mess but end up with no success? What you need is the all-new waterproof Ruby Horsepower, the new cordless and rechargeable power scrubber that cleans faster and easier, guaranteed. Watch, baked on oven grease is no match. It blasts away dirt and grime in no time. The power comes from our rotating brushes, spinning at 350 RPM. The incredible torque fights calcium, mildew, mold, and more. Take it in the kitchen, where it busts through caked-on crud, or outside and tackle tough tasks with ease. Get your Ruby Horsepower with 4 additional attachments, all for just $39.99. Great news! They're in stock and ready to ship. Due to high demand, only 2 per order. Order now.
Call 1-800-959-5913. That's 1-800-959-5913 or visit horsepowerscrubber.com. So call 1-800-959-5913 now.
What's bothering Archie?
Politics. What the Supreme Court says ain't got nothing to do with the law.
Dog tap.
Goldfish. Come on now, I draw the line on goldfish.
All in the Family, Sunday night at 8 on MeTV for Yakima and the Tri-Cities.
If there's anything better than getting your go-to order from McDonald's, it's getting it for less in the McDonald's app.
Have you tried the McCrispy? Get one in classic or spicy, and add fries and a drink for $7. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This newscast sponsored by Mariano Morales Law.
In consumer news now, egg prices have been increasing for months, and it could get worse as poultry farms nationwide deal with bird flu outbreaks. The average price for a dozen eggs was $3 in February, up from around $2 in the fall. Prices now are at their highest level since April 2023. Cal-Maine Foods, America's largest egg producer, said this week it culled about 1.6 million hens and hundreds of thousands of young chickens. Some had tested positive for bird flu at a Texas facility. Cal-Maine produces brands like Eggland's Best and Land O'Lakes eggs. And the last time bird flu pushed egg prices up, they hit a record of $4.82 early last year. Cal-Maine later reported its profits surged more than 700%. And you're going to have to open your wallet a bit wider to stream music on Spotify. A new Bloomberg report says Spotify has plans to increase prices in the U.S. as well as in several overseas markets. Individual plans are expected to jump by about $1 a month. However, family plans will rise by $2. The report also says Spotify will be introducing new pricing tiers, including the possibility of a service that offers higher audio quality. The U.S. price increase is expected to go into effect later this year. Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, new developments in the case against the man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students, where the trial may be moving out of Latah County. And for the first time since the Israeli airstrike that killed 7 aid workers in Gaza, President Biden is expected to talk with the Israeli Prime Minister.
911, what's your emergency?
A woman just glued herself to the driveway of the Bachelor Mansion.
Jesse?
Is the 911 team here for all the right reasons?
If we don't get lucky in the mansion, we might have a better chance at the fire station.
911, new tonight on ABC.
Like most backseat drivers, I'm all about safety. Uh-oh! A Schwab fixes brakes, steering, and more.
Right now, during our spring tire sale, save up to $80 on select sets of 4 tires.
If your family is anything like this, you need quality floors from Empire today. Like durable carpet with built-in stain and pet protection. Tough wood laminate with a scratch-resistant finish. Or waterproof vinyl plank floors. Even bath time is no match. And when life happens, Empire backs every floor with great warranties. Quality floors you can count on.
Save $350 on your next project. Call this special number now.
1-844-254-8536.
Whether because of discomfort, lack of mobility, your lifestyle, or occupation, you sit inactively way too many hours a day. That sedentary inactivity is terrible for your health. It's time to add some extra steps to your day. Introducing Ellipse, the premium quality automatic seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation without physical strain or impact. It's the easiest exercise you will ever do.
Ellipse fits perfectly under my desk, and it is
so quiet that none of my coworkers even know I'm using it.
Strengthen and tone your legs. Increase your mobility, flexibility, and balance. Plus, stimulate healthy circulation.
My joints feel better, my knees feel better, my back feels better. It makes me feel stronger too.
Power-assisted exercise that frees your mind to enjoy your favorite seated activities. Perfect for home therapy. Whisper quiet to use while you work.
My circulation is moving, I'm burning calories, and it makes me feel energetic.
Plug it in, place your feet, select your speed, and relax. Ellipse does all the work. Loosen stiff joints and tight muscles. Reduce swelling, alleviate cramps, and calm restless legs.
Ellipse is so smooth, so easy on my joints. My legs are stronger, my joints are no longer stiff. I can walk without pain. My mobility is as good as it was 20 years ago.
Other seated exercises produce harsh, jarring movement, but Ellipse's 46% larger rotational diameter provides more exercise plus ultra smooth motion that's safe, super low impact, and feels great. Call now and order Ellipse, the seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation. Be one of the first 300 callers and get upgraded to the Ellipse Deluxe Bundle, a $100 value. Yours free. Get the faster motor that produces more than 5 miles worth of steps per hour, the non-slip mat, and wireless remote. Call now.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Right now on Good Morning Northwest, why Brian Koberger's trial may be moving out of Latah County, new developments in the murder case of 4 University of Idaho students. And today, President Joe Biden is expected to talk with the Israeli Prime Minister for the first time since the Israeli airstrike that killed 7 aid workers in Gaza.
And showers are headed across the region today, and that cool down continues. When will it come to an end? Well, Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Riley Fitzgerald. It is 6:30 on April 4th, 2024. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good because it's almost the weekend. It's Friday Junior. It's Thursday. Hoping for a thrilling Thursday, but not weather-wise because I don't want any thrilling weather out there.
No, it's not quite thrilling. It's not quite too interesting.
It's been a little thrilling all over the country, but I'm glad it's calm here.
Yes, exactly. Our mountains are going to be seeing some snow, but in our lower elevations, just some kind of sprinkles.
Snow in April is still wild
mind-boggling.
to me. Yeah.
Because you're from Texas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where we get snow maybe like once a year.
Yeah.
And then it's ice, and then nobody knows how to drive.
Exactly. It's a little more unpredictable here. So let's take a live look outside right now so I can tell you all about it. We're seeing 41 degrees right now in Pasco through our Dust Devil Skycam, and it is raining in the Tri-Cities right now. I'll show you our radar pretty soon, but showers today and tomorrow, upper elevation snow as I was just talking about, and that cool down is continuing. Unfortunately, we saw high temperatures in the mid to upper 70s just 2 days ago. Now we're going to be seeing upper 40s, lower 50s today. So that's a big drop in our temperatures. We are seeing shower activity moving north and a little bit west this morning. We're seeing showers in the Tri-Cities, and they're heading into Yakima as well. Walla Walla is going to be getting those showers right now and also a little bit later on. We do have a winter storm watch. I was mentioning those snow showers in the mountains. We're going to be seeing 10 to 20 inches in the Blue Mountains from tonight through Saturday morning, so be aware of that if you're going to be traveling through those areas. Temperatures right now, upper 30s, lower 50s. We're going to be seeing, as I said, lower 50s in Yakima, lower 50s in the Tri-Cities, and upper 40s, lower 50s in the Walla Walla area. So have a very safe day and have a great Thursday. I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. And continuing coverage now, new developments in the case of a man charged with killing 4 University of Idaho students in 2022. Brian Koberger's lawyers say there's no way to assemble an unbiased jury if the trial is held in Latah County. That's where the killings happened. Court documents show that Koberger's team hired a consultant to conduct a survey, and they're saying that survey shows the community is biased against Koberger. The judge in the case has now ordered both sides not to contact potential jurors in the community. They're due back in court today to discuss whether the case will be moved out of the county. The judge presiding over Donald Trump's upcoming criminal trial in New York has refused to delay it. in the case related to payments made to adult film star Stormy Daniels during the 2016 election. The former president's legal team filed a motion to delay his case until the Supreme Court rules on his presidential immunity claim. But the judge has denied that motion. He said Trump's lawyers should have filed it months ago and not waited until March. As of now, it's slated to begin April 15th. President Joe Biden is expected to have a call with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu today, and this will be the first phone call between the two leaders since the Israeli airstrike killed 7 World Central Kitchen workers in Gaza. According to a senior White House official, Biden will express his anger and frustration. White House officials have reiterated the U.S. stance in supporting Israel's current military operations remains unchanged, and there has been no shift in policy. What there has been a shift in is Biden's frustrations, and he's also expected to discuss humanitarian aid entering Gaza, humanitarian worker safety, the ongoing hostages and ceasefire deal talks, and the concern over potential ground incursion into Rafah. In the massive earthquake that rocked Taiwan's east coast early yesterday, officials say at least 9 people have been killed and 934 injured. The island sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire, which is where large tectonic plates come together, making the area prone to earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Mount St. Helens is one of the mountains in the Ring of Fire. Laura Aguirre has more on the Taiwan quake.
The early morning commute in Hualien County, Taiwan, shaken to a halt as a massive 7.4 magnitude earthquake rocked the island's eastern coast. This television studio and many buildings in the epicenter, a county of over 300,000 people, were left damaged or destroyed. Collapsing structures trapped people inside. Some were pulled to safety quickly, while frantic search and rescue efforts got underway to find others still known to be in the rubble or who were unaccounted for. Taiwan's National Fire Agency says some of the trapped are foreign nationals, as this mountainous region is popular with tourists, especially hikers. Several dozen people, they add, are believed trapped in collapsed or blocked highway tunnels, with the threat of continued landslides looming. The U.S. Geological Survey recorded about 30 aftershocks greater than 4.0 magnitude in the hours after the initial quake and warns more could happen in the days ahead. As of early Wednesday, all but one hospital across Taipei City, the island's capital just over 90 miles away, were operating normally, despite suffering varying degrees of structural damage, say local officials. The number of injured estimated at over 900 people and could climb, as may the death toll. President Joe Biden is monitoring the rescue and recovery efforts, confirmed a National Security Council rep, and the U.S. is standing by to offer assistance. I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
7 major earthquakes have hit Taiwan over the last 50 years, but until this one, a 7.4, the biggest was a 7.1 magnitude quake in 2006. And coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, we have safety tips and warnings for people traveling to see the solar eclipse, tips you may not know about. And Riley joins us now for a quick look at your morning forecast. Hey, Riley.
Hi, Jessica. We're going to be seeing some rain across the region today. We're already seeing it for many of us, as well as some chilly temperatures, but it won't last forever. When those showers will come to an end and the sun will be back, I'll tell you all about it coming up.
This newscast sponsored by Washington State Department of Revenue's Working Families Tax Credit.
Not being able to see up close can be frustrating. Trying to view your mail, enjoy your favorite book, or even read a prescription bottle can be impossible. Introducing Eye Candy, the sweet new way to see everything bigger, brighter, and better than ever before. And now may be your last chance to get one before they're gone. Fun in design, Eye Candy is no toy. This lightweight, easy-to-hold magnifier utilizes an optical-grade lens that enlarges print by 300%. Yes, 300%.
Eye Candy is really a step above the rest. The magnification is fantastic.
Embedded in Eye Candy's frame are 12 anti-glare LED lights that dramatically help increase clarity. It's a flashlight and magnifier in one.
Even with my reading glasses, I'd still have a problem with the small print. With Eye Candy, everything is bright and clear.
Lightweight and portable, Eye Candy is ideal for extended periods of reading or when you're on the go.
I use Eye Candy when I go out to dinner. Reading the menu, so much easier, especially in the dim light.
Zooming in on your electronic devices only lets you see a small portion of your message or pictures. With iCandy, you can see it all.
I showed it to my husband and it strangely disappeared. I purchased 2 more. We keep one in the kitchen, one in the garage, and one in the car.
Read recipes, prescription bottles, or nutritional information, and never miss the fine print. Order now to get your iCandy for only $19.99. But wait, there's breaking news. iCandy may be discontinued. Due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, iCandy is shutting down and stopping manufacturing effective immediately. There's a strict limit of 3 iCandies per order while supplies last. You still have time to get your very own iCandy, but you must act fast. Once the current inventory is gone, it's gone forever. Order now.
Call 1-800-941-3546. That's 1-800-941-3546. Or visit tryicandy.com. So call 1-800-941-3546 now.
Whether you're an active person that wants extra supplemental movement, maybe you want to keep your legs active while you work, or you wish to support your therapy at home, or you just want to build strength, increase your mobility, flexibility, and boost your circulation, Ellipse was made for you. Power-assisted exercise that frees your mind to enjoy your favorite seated activities. Just plug it in, place your feet, select your speed, and relax. Ellipse does all the work for you. Call now and order Ellipse.
When 2 family pets are killed by sheriff's deputies,
They got out their AKs in a residential neighborhood and proceeded to shoot.
viewers asked us to find out why.
They're running around and just playing.
Apple Valley News Now digs deeper,
No one got hurt. There was no dog fights.
trying to get answers.
The dogs didn't do anything.
We prioritize human life over a dog.
Local news you need from people you trust. Apple Valley News Now, always on your side.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Millions of Americans are expected to travel to see the total solar eclipse on April 8th. Cities and towns along the route of totality are expecting big crowds. While the boost in visitors is good for local economies, the extra people are expected to cause chaos on the roads and in the skies. Jen Sullivan has some safety tips and warnings for travelers.
It's a rare event, a total solar eclipse, and millions of Americans are expected to travel to see the awe-inspiring sight on April 8th. But that means more drivers on the roads and more passengers at airports.
You really need to plan ahead and be safe.
Communities from Mexico up to Canada are in the path of totality, meaning the moon will completely cover the sun, creating total darkness during daylight. Some areas like western New York are expecting 1 million visitors. Elizabeth Carey with AAA has several tips for drivers, like navigating the old-fashioned way with a map, especially if you're traveling in less populated areas.
In a very rural area, you're talking about wilderness with no cell service.
AAA also recommends drivers don't try and watch the eclipse while driving. Have your headlights on. Don't wear your eclipse glasses while driving, and watch out for animals.
It could trigger wildlife to be out and about.
And if you're flying, the FAA is warning travelers to expect long lines and possible delays at airports. Monday's eclipse falls during the busy spring break travel season. The FAA says they're expecting more than 46,000 flights the day after the eclipse. For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
And the next total solar eclipse visible in the U.S. won't be until August 23rd, 2044. Think about what age you'll be then. Well, coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, why 75 organizations got together to write a letter to the Secretary of the Interior urging her to stop a government proposal that's aiming to protect the northern spotted owl, which is a threatened species. That story coming up. And temperature outside is 42 degrees. It's getting lighter and brighter. Riley Fitzgerald has more in that first alert full forecast. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with that.
She got that dress with the extra money she saved using our brand new grocery outlet app. It's been really fun seeing what everyone's doing with the extra money they saved. Nice shirt.
Just got back from vacation.
A butler? Super nice guy. I gotta start using the app.
Track your savings. Download our app. Grocery Outlet, Bargain Market.
Right now, there's just so much happening in our world. So much at stake at the start of every morning.
Making sense of it all, that's not always so easy.
And that's where we come in.
Good morning, America. We want you to know every morning.
We're right here, and we got you. Stan's gonna ride the Nebula Drop Tower.
Finally! I'm ready to ascend to the clouds, to go where no dino has gone before. Goodbye, Earth. Hi, Alice!
Whoa! He doesn't know it comes back down?
Apparently not.
I'll let you know when I hit orbit. Drop tower, I get it.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
You thought it would bust through the ceiling?
You came through a portal from another dimension. Weird stuff happens.
Oh my gosh, wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Dishwasher on the fritz. Laundry. Giving you fits. A water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. Law is a complicated matter. Our team of experts will fight for you and help you find the best solution for your situation. Don't let life's challenges get the best of you. We're here to help. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit our website at quantumlegal.com.
Whether you're an active person that wants extra supplemental movement, maybe you want to keep your legs active while you work, or you wish to support your therapy at home, or you just want to build strength, increase your mobility, flexibility, and boost your circulation, Ellipse was made for you. Power-assisted exercise that frees your mind to enjoy your favorite seated activities. Just plug it in, place your feet, select your speed, and relax. Ellipse does all the work for you. Call now and order Ellipse.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. Outside, if the rain has started for you, it's going to be a little bit wet and a little bit cold outside. 42 in Pasco right now through our Dust Devil sky cam. We're going to be seeing showers today and tomorrow in our lower elevations, and in our upper elevations in the Cascades and the Blue Mountains, we are going to be seeing some snow over the next couple of days. And our cool down is continuing. We had beautiful temperatures a couple days ago, and our cool down is continuing through today, possibly tomorrow for some of us as well. Taking a look at our radar, we see the showers that are moving through the region. I took a look in the Tri-Cities just a little bit ago, and the cars are covered in water, so be aware that there's going to be some wet roads out there if the rain showers have moved across the area so far. On our futurecast, we see the showers hanging out in Yakima through this afternoon, in the Tri-Cities as well, potentially in Walla Walla. We are going to be seeing some showers just kind of crossing our day today. Not too heavy, but also not quite as light as we saw yesterday. Showers and potentially snowfall in the Blue Mountains through tomorrow morning and even throughout our Friday and into our Saturday morning. We see showers tomorrow as well, about the same amount that we're probably going to be seeing today. So showers, we're going to be drying up by our Saturday for the most part. But again, we have we have that snowfall in the Blue Mountains, as I was talking about, up to 10 to 20 inches. So we do have a winter storm watch for Thursday night into Saturday morning for the Blue Mountains, as we are going to be seeing that heavy snow. Let's take a look at our wind speeds right now. We saw some heavy winds yesterday. They're kind of settling down today as this movement starts to settle a little bit more. So winds, not much to worry about for your Thursday. Our temperatures right now, we're in the upper 30s in the Yakima Valley, and otherwise in the Mid-Columbia and the Blue Mountains, we're seeing about the lower 40s. So still pretty chilly as we wake up this morning. On our highs today, we have lower 50s in the Yakima Valley, in the Mid-Columbia, mid to lower 50s, and in the Blue Mountain region, foothills of the Blues, upper 40s and lower 50s for the day today. So pretty cool. Again, we have that cool down. We have showers continuing through tonight, mid to upper 30s. We have a 40 there in the Tri-Cities for this evening, so we are cooling down quite a bit. 32 in Pendleton, 32 in Ellensburg tonight. But tomorrow, we're going to be warming up a little bit in the Yakima Valley and the Mid-Columbia, cooling a little bit in the foothills of the Blues. Mostly mid to lower 50s, but in the Blue Mountain region, we're going to be seeing mid to upper 40s for tomorrow. And again, we do have more showers that are on the way. On our 7-day forecast over the next couple of days, we're seeing those showers, and then our weekend seems to dry for Yakima. Our overnight lows are in the mid to lower 30s over the next couple of days, but our temperatures are on the rise at the start of next work week. On our 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities, we're seeing those lower 50s today and tomorrow, but then temperatures start to rise once again. We're drying up Saturday, Sunday, and after that, we just climb in our temperatures, which is very great to see. 7-day forecast for Walla Walla. Very similar, but we're cooling down a little bit tomorrow before that hike up starts to go. Walla Walla might see some showers tomorrow. We are tomorrow through Saturday. So remember, we do have a little bit of a wet day today, less wind than we saw yesterday, and that big cool down will be affecting all of us. Have a great, safe Thursday. I'll send it back to Jessica.
Killing 500,000 barred owls in order to protect the threatened northern spotted owl. The proposal by the Fish and Wildlife Service was originally published in November, but 75 organizations got together to write a letter to the Secretary of the Interior last week, urging her to drop the plan. The northern spotted owl was listed as a threatened species in 1990, which means the Fish and Wildlife Service is legally required to protect them. The agency says the barred owls have taken over the northern spotted owl's territory. And as a result, they say the northern spotted owls could face extinction if they don't do anything. According to the proposal, the culling of almost 500,000 barred owls would take place over a 30-year span. The agency is expected to make a final decision late spring or early summer. In education news now, filling out the free application for federal student aid, better known as FAFSA, has been difficult ever since changes were made to the form. But Yakima Valley College is hosting workshops for FAFSA and WASFA, which is Washington's application for student aid, and this is for anybody who needs help filling out the form. YVC Director of Financial Aid, Oscar Verduzco, says there's a lot of financial aid available and that it's important for people to understand the changes in order to maximize what they're eligible to receive. The Yakima campus workshops will be on April 17th and May 22nd from 2 to 6 p.m. The Grandview campus workshops are on April 16th and May 21st from 1:30 to 4:30 p.m. And the items you need to bring to the workshops are up on your screen, and some include your Social Security card, DACA work authorization number, and an ID card. English and Spanish helpers will be available, and even if you're undocumented, you can apply for WAFSA. And we'll be right back with the morning sprint and a final check on your forecast. But first, here's a look at what's ahead on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, turbulence emergency.
The plane just dropped. Things were flying all around the plane.
A passenger and flight attendant injured on a Southwest Airlines flight Wednesday after the plane hit severe turbulence on its way to Florida.
Was the crew member in the cockpit or in the back? Flight attendant. The flight attendant was in the back, you said? Yes.
People were screaming, people were crying, people were praying.
The Orlando-bound flight seen here tracked by FlightAware, flying right into the storm, then making an emergency landing in Tampa. Storms like this one canceling hundreds of flights nationwide, delaying spring break travel plans both in the air and on the ground. As a powerful nor'easter impacts millions of people. We're going to have much more on this turbulence scare and other spring break travel delays coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm Gio Benitez, ABC News, New York.
Whew, I can't wait for this family getaway.
Shingles doesn't care. Shingles is a painful, blistering rash that can last for weeks.
There's nothing like a day out with friends.
That's nice. But shingles doesn't care. 99% of adults 50 years or older already have the virus that causes shingles inside them, and it can reactivate at any time. A perfect day for a family outing. Guess what? Shingles doesn't care. But Shingrix protects. Only Shingrix is proven over 90% effective. Shingrix is a vaccine used to prevent shingles in adults 50 years and older. Shingrix does not protect everyone and is not for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients or to a previous dose. An increased risk of Guillain-Barré syndrome was observed after getting Shingrix. Fainting can also happen. The most common side effects are pain, redness, and swelling at the injection site, muscle pain, tiredness, headache, shivering, fever, and upset stomach. Shingles doesn't care, but Shingrix protects. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Shingrix today.
Now, the morning sprint.
Time right now is 6:53. We'll get to your first alert forecast in just a moment, but we begin with a look at this morning's top stories. Starting off, a fire burning close to State Route 240 in Kennewick yesterday is now under investigation. Just before 2:30, KFD got the call for help at the old camping site on Columbia Park Trail. The flames got too close to SR 240 and caused lane closures, and the breezy conditions did not make firefighters' jobs any easier. Crews on scene told us somebody was arrested in that same area at the same time, but it's not confirmed if this was an arson case. However, firefighters do say there have been a number of fires in that same area over the last few years. Nobody was hurt and no buildings were damaged. The Richland Police Department and traffic unit officers responded to a woman driving who called for help. She said she was being followed by an unknown man in another car. According to RPD, he started following her after she cut him off on I-182. The man became angry and followed the woman through several parking lots and tried to block her car so that he could, quote, discuss the matter with her. The woman drove to a nearby fire station, which is where RPD found and arrested the suspect. This was in the area of Queensgate and Duportail, and RPD is taking this opportunity to remind the community that sometimes things happen on the road that can upset you, but the best course of action is to take a deep breath and go about your day. And they also say if you're being followed, call 911 and drive to a public place. Do not drive home. A woman is found dead in Walla Walla. According to the Walla Walla Police Department, the body was found Sunday on Isaacs Avenue and was a 34-year-old Angela Rivera of Walla Walla. Next of kin has been notified, an autopsy will be performed, and more information will be released after that, according to Sergeant Nick Loudermilk with the Walla Walla Police Department. And if you're a wine connoisseur or just love wine, listen to this. Viticulture and Enology program at WSU Tri-Cities is looking for volunteers to be a part of a white wine sensory panel. And you'll be trained to identify specific tastes and aromas in wines, and you'll be asked to score the wines based on the results. This will start on April 8th, and it'll take 6 weeks total. It'll start off with a group session once a week for about 3 weeks. That'll be about an hour to an hour and a half, and this will be followed by individual sessions for the next 3 weeks. That's 3 times a week for no more than 30 minutes a session. Snacks will be provided and take place at the WSU Wine Science Center in Richland.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. Look outside. We're seeing 43 in Pasco through our Dust Devil sky cam. The sun is starting to come up, but we are seeing a pretty cloudy day as we're starting with some showers on your Thursday. Showers today and tomorrow. Upper elevations will be seeing snow, so in the mountains, expect some snow. Be careful driving if you will be heading through any of our nearby mountains. Our cool down is also continuing, so it's a little bit chilly out there as we also see these rain showers start to move across the region. We're seeing it in the Tri-Cities. We're also seeing it start to pick up in Yakima just a little bit. So remember, there will be showers today. Our temps right now mostly in the upper 30s and the lower 40s across our entire region, so it is still pretty chilly out there right now. Highs for today, we're going to be seeing lower 50s in the Yakima Valley, in the Mid-Columbia, mid to lower 50s, and in the Blue Mountain region, upper 40s and lower 50s today. Temperatures for this evening, we're seeing upper 30s, lower 40s. Chilly showers are continuing, but again, 32 in Ellensburg tonight, 32 in Pendleton, so that is quite the chilly evening. On our 7-day planning forecast, we see showers for the Tri-Cities and Yakima over today and tomorrow. Our weekend appears to be drying up as our temperatures finally start to pick up as well. In Walla Walla and Hermiston, we see showers over the next couple of days, Walla Walla possibly extending into Saturday, maybe even Sunday as well. But then we'll be drying up as the new week starts. Temperatures on the way up. We do have showers today. Have a fantastic Thursday. I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley, and thank you for waking up with us and watching Good Morning Northwest. Your local news is back tonight at 5, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.